Lately, I've had the urge to go and play a bunch of roguelike games, so I've made a return to Risk of Rain 2, a game that I'll admit I didn't really like all that much last year. But after watching a bunch of strategy videos and deciding not to fight the final boss, I've been having a lot more fun with it. So to that end, I've been unlocking a bunch of the alternate skins for characters, which requires you to either beat the game or obliterate on Monsoon mode. Obviously, obliterating for me. Got the one for Commando a while back, but I've also more recently gotten the one for Huntress, Bandit, the new character as of the anniversary update a few months back, and Engineer. Not quite the same thing as the previous three characters, but still a very interesting type of gameplay in his own right. For this series, though, I think what I'm going to do is play as Artificer. She's still a shoot character. She mostly has, the range and like a mobility type of stuff, although no true mobility skill. The Ion Surge is going to mostly cover that by giving her the ability to launch up into the sky and then hover there. It's not quite as transformative as playing as a melee character like the Mercenary or Loader, but it also won't require me to relearn the entire game. So I'd say that of any one of the characters that I still have left here to get the skin on, she's a good choice. Obviously going to go on Monsoon, hardest difficulty possible, no artifacts. I just want to play it very vanilla, even with just the one alternate skill, because Flamethrower, fine, but the whole launching up into the sky really does make the ENV suit shine, so I don't know if it's quite the best skill, but it's the one I'm going to use. Man, I could also end up playing on Eclipse mode, which on level 1 of Eclipse is not too much different from your standard Monsoon. The only thing is that you do have to fight the final boss if you choose that one. And God, I said before when I was playing this game that pretty much it feels as if you are fighting a Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 2 boss, in a shooter game largely based around having tons and tons of enemies spawning at all points in time. So many items in Risk of Rain 2 are based around giving you a lot of advantages to huge groups of enemies and killing enemies and, everything like that. That the entire thing with, mostly being like one-on-one. Oh, come on, that still hit me. Mostly be on one-on-one against a one humanoid type character it's just too different. And I find it very frustrating, especially because he will totally destroy you in 1 or 2 hits, if just 1 or 2 unlucky hits, and then, restart the entire game. That's how this entire genre of games works, after all. But here, as long as I'm just going for Obliterate, which is essentially go into the second loop, and then if you get to the third area, you get a special portal to just end the game. And that's what I want to do. It's easy, but still quite challenging. Let me tell you, on the second loop, things do not get easier. You really either have to have a good... Come on now. You really either have to have a good run going, or you have to just be extremely lucky, and probably more specifically extremely careful with how you're playing to be successful. God, this game still can't be played even if you don't have a particularly good set of items, but let me tell you, I am not quite at that skill level. Now, sure, I might have beaten Monsoon on a couple different characters, but that does not mean that I can compare to people who are actually good at the game. But hey, at least I know, the basics of what I'm doing when I get, a choice of different items. You're looking for stuff that hits a huge, there we are. You're looking for stuff that hits, a huge area, like the Will-O-Wisp and whatnot, because, single target damage can be good for bosses, obviously. Single target damage is totally outclassed by stuff that hits everything, especially on, killing an enemy or something like that. Will-O-Wisp is a great example of that, because that means that enemies basically explode when they die. And because of that, a huge group of enemies kind of tightly packed against each other will just usually deal an outrageous amount of damage by the time that everything is done exploding. Especially because it feeds into its own synergies. Kill an enemy, that enemy kills another enemy, constantly, so on and so forth forever. And I know that the only other thing that's better than that is giving you the ability to also give you your on-hit abilities to massive amounts of dudes at the same time. stuff like the sentient meat hook, stuff like the, what is it, the ukulele, arcs to nearby enemies and also will bleed or burn or whatever. And that's kind of been, and like knowledge of that alone has really been what has made these runs a lot more possible. Because of course, I would just go for the stupid idiot caveman brain, more damage equals better. And without realizing that it's just like, no, make the enemies do the work for you. On hit, on death, everything like that might not work out super great for like bosses and whatnot, but bosses, as you can see, are surrounded by enemies. So it actually works out pretty well if you know what you're looking for. At least that's the way I see it. Who knows? I could also be totally off base and everything like that. Where it's just like, I'm still so very much a novice at this game, but I think I got a strategy, like, that works. What do we got here? Red whip, faster out of combat. Yeah, the only thing that's really annoying fighting with the Artificer, very, very good AoE. Not super good at killing wisps. Wisps got like that hit scan thing going on, and since you don't have like infinite of your primary shot, there's only so many shots you got, and then they gotta regen. That stuff like you can't just like go commando and fire in the air until you actually hit them. You have to sort of like plan out your hits a little bit better than usual, and that's been one of the biggest issues I've had going with the Artificer right now. The big AoE bomb thing, pretty nice. The launch will at least take out, most basic enemies on the ground. The ice wall doesn't actually stop enemies. I mean, it freezes them, but it doesn't like stop projectiles, which is frustrating. It's easy enough to work around though, but often I'll kind of forget that it exists, if I'm being honest with you. No. I've got like the basics of this down. I just need to actually play well enough to get to the end here, as far as I can tell. And finding the Newt statue, getting into the bazaar is going to be an important part of that. At least that's the way I see it. Once again, please don't take anything that I'm saying right now as like anything. I definitely don't want that. I do like that they gave you like a shop refresh in here now. And because I've gotten a whole bunch of coins from just purely, well, it's really not too difficult to get lunar coins. You just play with artifacts on as, shaped glass. 2 times damage, half health. I don't know. Whatever, I'm out of here. None of these are going to be worthwhile. I'm in here for the Void Realms after all. Maybe Gesture, but unless I get like the Tonic, which, synergizes questionably well with Gesture, unless you have it literally on all the time. I'm perfectly willing to just kind of skip that and preserve at least some of the cash I got for right now. Sure, it's easy to get them, but I do have to do an entire run. Like going for the beads of fealty, obliteration ending, giving you a special boss to go fight. It's easy enough to get up to like 100 lunar coins as long as you don't care. As long as you don't. Hey, Linux is free as long as you don't value your time. Is the same sort of thing. You can also just alter the text file. Oh, come on, these are the one enemies that I said I really hate fighting. As the Artificer. Oh well. I mean, hey, also you got to get into the bazaar because this is where you get the Artificer in the first place. 10 lunar coins. Pay him up to the Newton there, and he's happy to relinquish his carbonated prisoner. Well, whatever. As long as I don't get particularly dangerous items in here, I'll be okay. And although I gotta say, it's just like, void fields and everything is the boring way to play the game. To the point that, honestly, in future episodes, I might just cut this out, that it's like, it's still a good way to get a bunch of extra items, and I'm not good enough at this game to not have to go without a bunch of extra items. I'm not going like Purist or anything, where I'm not going to take any moon items. If I can full-on become Moon Man, which is a real character, and that was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to... I told you the Ion Surge is super good for this area, especially. One of the reasons why I wanted to come back to this game in the first place was they said, hey, they got a new character. If you just get a bunch of moon items, you just turn into them. And they're a bird. And I'm like, oh man. Well, how can I say no? That's my branding. Well, my branding is cherry trees. But, you know, they're both pretty good. I've actually heard people tell me that apparently the best way to play the Artificer is to just outright go and get all those items and transform into the character. I think it still unlocks the skin and everything, and that's the ultimate. Oh, I see a moon coin. Go get it. I want that moon coin. Now, is it a good idea to go and get moon coins here? It's fine. The item that the Wisps got is one that buffs them up based on the amount of enemies that are near them when they're fighting. Which, oh man, oh no, I gotta go get like 10 of my friends and then pack them all right next to these enemies that fly very far away from you before that even becomes an issue. No, I'm never gonna play this multiplayer, by the way. As with all games I play. That item, that is not on the table. The whole Monsoon, though, really does lower your whole regen ability. Oh, glasses look great on Artificer. As you can tell where her eyes are. Yeah, it's like, oh man. I don't want to wait around here because that's boring, but I also don't have any regen items. Which normally, that shouldn't be a big deal. If you're taking a lot of damage, you're probably already dead anyway. Here. Might not explode if it hits them. Oh boy, even more flying enemies that are kind of hard to hit. Yeah, the bomb might not explode if it doesn't hit enemies, but it still zaps them occasionally as you're throwing it past. So you don't have to be super accurate. It's just, obviously, the bomb's purpose is to kill huge groups of enemies here, and that's just the truth of the matter. So using it to go and kill single wisps feels like sort of a waste of the 5-second cooldown here. That said, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get like the backup magazine, give me an extra charge on that or something. Be nice and easy. Funny enough, the alternate primary firing thing still limited, but a little bit friendlier to AoE. It gives you kind of like a big area that your primary skill hits. Except the problem comes in that it no longer sets enemies on fire. So stuff like the wisps only got to hit them once, and then the fire will kind of take care of the rest here. However, with that like secondary ion beam, can't remember the exact name, it's just, yeah, I'm gonna end up getting frustrated. Here, can I zap them enough? Not quite. I told you, don't get that fire on there. You lose a lot. Also, these guys having shields now is also not fun for me. Especially because they're doing some damage. Okay, am I gonna have to bail on out of the... Wisps are just so annoying. I mean, here's the thing. I don't actually need to do that. What I can do is I can just kind of go under here. It's gonna be a little bit rough, but I should be able to take out all these dudes because they do have to have line of sight to actually hit me in the first place. This is the big brain play. Just hide your head inside the rock. If you can't see them, they can't see you. This is brilliant. Trust me. I'm a Risk of Rain. That's when I got my doctorate in. Risk of Rain 2. There we are. Yeah, the 5 shield things that they got here are annoying. They're not like end the run right now because I'm about to die because these guys are so tanky now. They're annoying. Yeah, no, that's... Then the words have meaning. Well, there's a backup magazine. I was kind of hoping for something that would give me any sort of healing, even if it's just the bus and fungus. The bus and fungus is not a good item, but it's enough to keep me hale and hearty because I can wait around in this area. The timer doesn't continue going. God, look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, but let's just take a moment. Take a moment to rest and relax, and I will skip through this part of the video. Don't worry. Okay, well, this might be shooting myself in the foot trying to start it up so early, but I don't want to wait any longer. Look, much like how Dead Cells works, I am kind of what one would refer to as like a crazed berserker in gameplay style. I want to fight everything, and I want to fight it right now. Now, that doesn't mean I literally want to fight everything. No. Oh, boy. Oh, well, never mind then. Yeah, fair enough. Without any sort of healing, I suppose that kind of was to be expected. But I can keep going from here. It's like, either you got to kill everything immediately, or you just have to have some way of not dying when everything's fighting you. And that's the whole thing, where you try and... A better player, I'm sure, could have easily gotten out of that, but not me. It's like I tried to go for the void fields early, because earlier it is, the less likelihood that you're going to find grandparents or whatever as your character that will just instantly kill you the second they see you. Yeah, that old thing. Soulless probes with the bleed thing that makes it so that you're basically constantly bled for the entire time if you provide that you can last long enough to even recognize what's going on. Bronze contraptions ready to one-shot you at every single turn. It's the Risk of Rain 2 experience. Look, I'm not really planning to be doing much more than getting true mastery with more than one more character. Look, there's a cautious slug, thanks. Where were you in the last? I know, it's just like, well, you should have just been better at playing the video game, really. Like, shaped glass is like an S-tier item if you're not garbage at the game. Don't get hit forehead, but also, like, for real. Oh, I should have gotten the gasoline. They improved that in the last update, I forgot. Now does, like, a burst of damage along with lighting everything on fire. Look, don't get hit forehead is a real thing in this game. As any sort of Risk of Rain 2. Oh, my God. Where's my regen back? As any sort of Risk of Rain 2 expert will tell you. Especially this character who has a very prodigious forehead. She's supposed to be an alien or something, I think. Please don't ask me to tell you any lore for Risk of Rain 2. That's not my wheelhouse. I can tell you, like, a little bit of stuff, but not anything that, like, is... I can also just make up stuff, too, which is kind of the route that we're currently leading on to. I'm going to try and get some items here first. I got lucky with, like, the challenge shrine and everything. But that combined with trying to get cannot remember the name right now. That combined with trying to get the Newt statue went pretty well last time, but I don't think it's going to go as well this time. Here, can I get a dunk on? Oh, that was not even close. Oh, that was pathetic. That's another thing with the Artificer. Some pretty clear, like, slowish moving projectiles and pretty clear drop-off with a lot of how her stuff works, unfortunately. Which makes it a little bit harder to aim and everything, but still does very good against enemies just on the ground. Something I want to check here. Do I even have, like, I'm noticing with the audio right now, no, they're just very quiet. Okay, well, throw back up to like 60 or something. Now, I don't want it to be too loud, but I feel like you should at least be able to hear the sound effects, if nothing else. All right. A couple more elites here. Charge that up to full for max damage. And see what else happens to be hanging around. Nothing of any worth at all. I'm looking for a printer in this run at this rate. Oh yeah, Cautious Slug. Let's just stay out of combat for a huge amount of time. Stuff like the shield, where it's just like a minor, super minor amount of extra health for what? That like will, by the end of this entire run, not even match the amount of regeneration I have. No. Might work on your higher levels. Look, shields certainly work well on your higher levels of the Eclipse mode deal, but not air. At least not as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I'm trying to speak like an expert on this because I try to say everything with confidence. That's how you make people trust you, right? But, I don't know. Just trying my best here, man. Sometimes that means I die on the void field before, like, the video game even starts. They're going down. I do believe that the end of the tentacles is a hitbox, so I should even be able to hit it with so I should be able to hit it even with the wall if I do it right, but doing it right, saying that and doing it right are two very different ideas. Taking this thing out immediately. I want whatever the green item is. If it's like a Will-O-Wisp or whatever, everything's gonna, whoa, might be a bad idea. No, I'm on. Get you out of here. Get you, yeah, I should be able to take him out easy enough. Like, look, I do have good regen is the thing. I'm not gonna say that that's like the best. I don't really get too much of a choice of items and where to find them. But this seems okay for right now. The only regret is that I have no idea where that Newt statue is. Look, I haven't gone on the wiki and looked at like Newt statue locations for every place in the game, even though I probably should if I'm gonna be serious about actually playing Risk of Rain 2. Well, I guess I'm not really serious. I'm only slightly serious. The kind where you might ask me why I'm so serious, but I would not. Yeah. As it is, though, everything's kind of taken care of. I'm not super worried about how exactly, about like surviving the rest of this teleporter event. Let's just say that right now. Still, maybe it might be worth trying to go for bird creature, just as like play bird creature as Artificer. The true form of her, kind of. No, not really. That's not true at all. None of this is true. What do you got? Ah, fuel cell. Nice. That's at least a good burst of healing. Is it gonna? I might be switching out the active item soon enough, but that's, as far as I'm concerned right now, good. Still should have gotten the Guzzling instead of worrying about instead of trying to get just like movement speed. Don't get me wrong, I like me some movement speed. Movement speed is some good high quality stuff. Faster you can move around, easier it is to, you know, dodge. However, is that the most important thing here? I don't know. Oh yeah, you can also send this to your like allies or whatever. That's like a thing. I suppose that doesn't really matter too much. My allies are just like jabroni turrets. They do not matter. Yeah, there's legendary chest. I see that. Like jabroni turrets, they do not matter at all. I will gladly give them up. I mean, I will gladly let them die because like they're not going to do too much for me. Is the thing. I mean, movement definitely a thing for the Artificer. Can really fly around in the air a lot. And although that's not going to easily take out the wisps, at least I can just get right up in their face and take them out. Gore's Tome already paying off with that little chunk of gold there. Is it enough? 133 it is, actually, huh? And green item, that's okay. I mean, I ain't going to say it's bad. But, like, it's not like, oh, man. I suppose that is, like, critical hits and stuff. And I do have the glasses. I got my glasses. So, I guess there's something that... yeah, that's the critical hits one, I think. There are two items that I always confuse, and it's like the Berserker's Mark and Animal Instincts, I think is what it's called. Is that? Now, this character does not have constant usage of the primary. However, I think I could probably... I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's just like, get the burst damage. Just get like, look, this is going to be good for surviving an early game, and that's the hardest part of the game, all right? Making it so that I can... Actually, no, not that. Does my right click activate bleeding? If it did, I didn't see it there. Well, you know, I've kind of already given up all, like, the bad common items I've gotten, so... That was actually some pretty good rolls on the 3D printer. I'll say that right now. Okay, well then there's the. I should probably just leave at this point in time. I got good stuff. Is that no? That's a gunner drone. I thought that was a healing drone, and I was just going full in on healing at this point in time. Well, there's bleed at least. Does bleed affect the? I don't know if it's every hit you have or if it is just purely your primary. sure, that's also good for the void fields. You'll be taking a lot less damage from the fields. Yeah, not just words have meaning. Use them correctly. Okay, fine. Chance shrines are usually never worth using. Although I do see something where I can give up some health for money, which would make it a lot more worth it. Yeah, Soldier Syringe don't know how much does attack speed work when you have limited attacks? Hard to say. Well, I mean, it's probably easy to say if you're an expert on this game. I'm not. Grab that, and then go play this one time and go find that teleporter. Nice. Nice. Especially if I'm going to be doing the void fields, that should fill that up lickety-split. Give me that extra 100 health. Now, where is the thing? The whole ability, you can really easily scout out the area as the Artificer just because of this. There it is. Just because of this alone. And also backup magazine should make this pretty easy to just go for tons of extra did the AoE damage whenever I need it. And if I'm doing stuff like this, I can use it. Certainly. Speaking of which. Oh, didn't dunk him. Well, anyway, there's a teleporter. That's what I'm looking for. Let's get out of here like ASAP. I'm not going to be able to get the Continuing Transfunctioner. That's not the name of the item. But I should be able to get out of here easy. Actually, this is probably a good fight. The repulse, even just like a single thing of the repulsor shield should make it so that I can, yeah, just outright survive the laser. I don't even take damage. Why did you, how even? This is absurd. Well, anyway, with the fuel cell too, I also am going to be able to use my woodland sprite pretty easy. Okay, I got to get rid of you already. You're ruining my jams by staying up here. Ooh, moon mine. Nope, repulsor shield doing its filthy, disgusting work in a way that I really am very much appreciative of. Take that out. And I got frozen, but I'm okay. Red rope again, fun. Or red whip, whatever. Look, this is over. This is over. I'm in the void fields. I'm looking good for the void fields between the cautious slug and everything. Not #1 items that you'd want, but acceptable items. Gore's Tome paying out a surprising amount too. I'm finding a lot of those gold shells around here. Nice. Wow, that was a much better dunk than I thought I was doing. Even. Cool. And this is definitely a good usage of that. Followed by one more of you guys. Don't really want to just like launch myself out of here because that's not really necessary. Although to take out all those wisps probably, maybe not necessary, but helpful. All right, yep. No, this is already looking a lot better. A little bit too long, I gotta say, in the first couple areas, but I am feeling mounds more confident than I was in the previous run. Right now already. A lot of extra health from the infusion too. That is like a 25% health increase, evidently. Pow. Get like the headset or something, that'd be fun. But of course there's way better red items than the headset, which gives you the ability to ground slam. No. That's no. Here I would take Jester though. Automatically activating my cool there's Tonic though. Oh, the Tonic, how it sings to me. Do I want to take it though? I do. Like as an emergency thing, it's like the Tonic Affliction doesn't affect you that much. But then again, it's like I always use Tonic. No, I have such good green items. There's no reason not to. Well, they're decent. I want to, but I also don't. I'm gonna see what else. None of those. Despite unlocking Purity with a commando, I've never actually taken it before. You know what? We don't need to go full on Moon Man. That was actually how I beat the final boss as the commando on Monsoon mode. It's like we can just keep on going, not worry about it. If I see like any lunar buds, I'll see if they're going to be my lunar buds later on, though. Because really, for the time being, it's like, yes, don't get me wrong. I do really like the Tonic. Who doesn't like the Tonic? Tonic's just an outright S-class tier item. Because Tonic Affliction is not that big of a deal compared to just, like, huge regen, huge movement speed, big damage up. It's like, what more could you want? And only like a 20% chance of getting the Tonic Affliction? Well, I just won't use it that much. Easy. Okay, but I gotta be careful. Someone's about to sneak up behind me. 3D games and all that. Look, I don't want to fight like imps. I'll take imps over, once again, finding like parents or soulless probes that have, they get so many good synergies with items. Ouch. Still though, you're not like that. Pathetic. Especially because, you know, my woodland sprite, not the best item, but it's doing good enough. It's doing me a solid here with its whole thing. And besides, also killing enemies. Once again, infusion is still giving me extra health doing that. Nice early in the game, hitting up void fields means that I will only get tons and tons of extra kills without advancing the clock at all. Yeah. And then, depending on what the extra items are, I don't know if Focus Crystal is quite what I'm looking for, but I'll take it, I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not even losing health now. The Woodland Sprite combined with the Repulsor Plate is just... I'm fine. Hey, we got Focus Crystals again. Good. Like I said before, I'm going to have to get 10 of my friends in here before Focus Crystal even starts to make a difference. Hey, Red Rope, though, and Goat Hoof is at least making it so that I can move around nicely. Get some good dodging in here. I mean, also I can just do this at any point in time, too, which is pretty great in terms of staying alive. When you can just be like, okay, I'm gone. Whoa, you guys are actually doing a little bit of damage. Not enough. Not enough to kill. Trust me. All I gotta do is just practice the slightest bit of caution, really. Imps have the basic routine of running directly at you, and then that's basically it. Okay, you're done. They run directly at you. Keep your head on a swivel for that, and you're fine. Watch as I die to imps. Famous last words right there. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Bison steak, wasn't that called like raw meat or something at one point in time? Well, anyway, whatever. That I would be 100% ready to just throw into a 3D printer if it gave me anything even halfway decent. In fact, if I find like a recycler, I'll damn it. Well, I do not like these characters, and this is the problem with coming in on the second level. They start to appear. They do a ton of damage. Like an absolute ton of damage. Very easy to dodge, but if I don't dodge them, oh man, I ain't gonna be looking too good. As long as I gotta just make sure that there's none coming in here, I'll be okay. Elite one's even worse, of course. Got good movement. I'm still gonna try and do void fields. I'm not going to abandon it just because of this. It would have to be some way worse enemies than just the bronze contraptions. But it does mean that I'm not going to be able to just like autopilot do this sort of thing. No, I'm going to have to really pay attention. And hey, nice. Well, I don't know if that's it. Once again, I want to say probably not as good of an item as so many other... Oh, great. More damage. Well, just make sure that you zap the bronze automatons whenever you see them. Then do that. Once again, I got that R for good reason. Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, let's just say it like this. The gigantic, spiky bronze balls do as much damage as you'd think they would. It's not like getting a tiny... like fiery hit from a wisp. They They're serious. Okay. Here, how about this then? Dunk him? Dunk him again? Ah, good. Not the perfect dunking, but enough of a dunking. It's no Dunkachino. I'm not going to get the title of Dunkachino, the Dunk Master, in this one, but that's really every single one. Talking about how I think I'm getting better at actually like aiming in these games and first-person shooters and everything in their entirety, and here I'm doing this. Once again, they're slower projectiles. They don't have like hit scan and stuff like that, so So it's not like it's super easy to aim, especially when you have to wait like a good 5 seconds before you even get another one back, another firebolt. But still, I should have enough experience with this character at this point in time to... Well, okay, I guess I haven't actually played this character that much, but I still feel like I should. Ah, damn it. Not even the dunk? Ah, come on. I swear, that should have been a dunk. Well, that one was definitely not. I understand that. Whoa, that was extremely close. Should have, like... And then, what, Lemurians? Fine, I can deal with Lemurians. I'm mostly worried about these guys. Yeah, there we go. There's the dunk. Oh, boy. Losing all of my region. I am standing outside of the bubble. That said, watch this. Bam. Oh. That is what we in the Biz Nasty call a dunk. Don't get hit by the horrible ice beams that are ice aura that are okay, I see there's another bronze automaton somewhere around here. Automaton. And dunk. There we go. Perfect. That is a very satisfying thing when you nail the ion bomb with the Artificer. You can do some real damage. Like I said, with how enemies are very, very closely packed to each other, it does very good in terms of taking out enemies based on that alone. What you got? Oh, well. Sure. I mean, I guess I could send the wood sprite, but I might need that in case I get dunked on. Just saying. Now, of course, one of you dudes always spawning in here first. Missed the dunk. Missed the dunk. Please stop. And yeah, the turret's already. Ah, come on. I'm okay. Turret's already gone and everything, and I don't like. There's something. I feel a large bronze bell-looking creature about to attack me, and there it is. It's right there. I can point it out right now because it's right there. Dunk, nice, perfect. They have like a specific like sound effect or associated with them or something like that. Ow! You know, those bombs when they actually hit me, hurt quite a bit. That said, okay, I can already see the next one that I want to deal with. And got him. And Moon Money, nice. Okay, let's. I'll just use my woodland sprite here. Cooldown on those guys goes down pretty quickly. I think I got him. Nope, not quite. Like one hit left. Oh. MLG gamer, not today. So, as you can probably tell, Risk of Rain 2 becomes very, very intelligible as you get into the later areas. It's extremely easy to tell what's going on screen and how it's... Come on, give me... That's such Garbo. Ooh, Healing Nova, whatever. I already have, like, so many things giving me good healing. And it's like during the teleporter event. And I think also these events, but, yeah, whatever. Yeah? Oh, great. Soulless Probes. Oh, Soulless Probes. Not just Soulless Probes. Soulless Probes with, like, extra critical and, Soulless Probes with extra critical and bombs that they can put on me. Well, I hope they don't really spawn too much here. No, that's not good at all. Lepton Daisy's doing its work, which that's how these guys work if you don't know. The Souls probes. Gotta go dunk on them too. Look, I don't want to get hit by anything, period. But, oh, good. I don't want to peace on out of here, but that might have to be it. Yeah, like, I am getting hit pretty hard. You can leave void fields at any point in time. Well, you can check out any time you want. Oh, come on, I'm so close. 6 of 9. Actually, I suppose the bombs probably don't do that much damage. No, they're doing kind of damage. 91. Because, you know, the individual hits from the Souls probes don't do a whole lot of damage. But, I don't know, man. Oh, extra criticals and everything like that, too, for the thing. I'm worried here, I'll be honest. I'm a little bit worried, and I think I might be kind of overstepping my bounds by staying in here, but I can make it work. I can make it work. I've got a lot of movement options here, certainly. Dunk? No dunk. Dunk? No dunk. Alright. It's okay. And one of the things I can do as well is just like stick around in here where I'll be safe and sound and nobody can hit me. I'm already at 45% action, as a matter of fact. So just gotta be careful. Throw that out there, kill these guys, throw that down. So yeah, you guys aren't doing anything. But the bronze contraptions and everything ain't gonna be hitting me from here. They can't. I got the head in the rock head. Classic Dr. Inferno Firebird rockhead strategy. Good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. What is that? One more? One more. God, I can only hope that they don't get some kind of real wacky item for the final. If I swear to God, if I see, like, Tesla coil, I'm going to be mad. Because that's the instant loss one. What do you got? Are you kidding me? Are you? I'm out. Go so incredibly fast. Well, I don't get my legendary item, but at least I'm not going to die. By the way, I am mad. Make no mistake on that. Holy Christ. You just get up in the air right now. I don't even want to be on the ground. Tesla coil causes lightning to arc to nearby enemies. When you have 10 different enemies near you, that's basically an instant death for a player character. So, yeah, you see that one and you leave. You don't even, unless you have a very good run going on, at least in my experience. It's like trying to, that you can kill enemies fast enough that, like, they won't be able to, you know, murder you with their, the electricity they're constantly discharging. Is that a chance? No, that's a chance shrine. I was thinking, is that a gold shrine? Because I could go to the Gilded Coast and hit up all the side areas, sure. But no, not quite. Where are we going here? Where are we going here? Wait, no, I can see it over here. Think I can see the sparklies? I don't know. Not seeing any, like, really fancy chests or anything. I see a 3D printer, which I'll check out. Sure. That's the bus and fungus. Don't care. And then, I don't know. It's like, I'm a little bit worried because, like, I'm not good enough at this game to not have, like, constant healing. It's been doing me a solid here. Let's just put it that way. Is that teleporter just right around here? And I don't know. See it? Flight I already almost have as it is, so stuff like the egg and a chrysalis is not going to do me too much good. No, I guess it's not around here. I don't know, I thought I saw sparklies. Yeah, of course not. And bonk. Okay, I was gonna say if that was not enough to kill it, then I don't know what is. Hey, there's Guzzling. that I regretted not taking before. And these guys are not the cold element ones, so I can actually stand next to them for a second. Also, having the squid turrets around is pretty good. I don't know. I think it's a pretty decent run thus far. Still hurts not being able to do the final level of the void fields, though. Toss that over there, see if I can't get something. Because, I don't know. Why not? Toss this over there and hit a bunch of things. Enough to kill them? Hard to say. But enough to harm them devastatingly. Well, I guess that's good for crowd control. I don't know. What else we got? Certainly, where's the teleporter? I should just... Okay. More focus on leaving at this point in time. Probably, yeah, it's right there. Okay, there you go. Ooh, and legendary chests. Good, good. What do you want to give me a red that I was so... Yeah? It's a good one, too. All of my rolls now are rolled a second time for favorable outcomes, as it is described. Which, yeah, this is fine by me. Okay, I should be able to open up this chest by the time I finished up with this. Okay, man, Clover's so good. I'm almost happy to see it. And come on. Yeah, the Info Overlords. Yeah, so basically it's like all of my... I should bleed every single hit at this point in time. Because I have like four of the things, as well as like the 57 leaf clover. It's like that. If that's not enough to get me 100% bleed rate, or at least approximating 100% bleed rate, then I don't know what is. In other words, I feel like that's left in Daisy again. That's such a bad item. That's not enough to end this one, then, or to at least like really up the damage over time. It's like I don't know what it is. Anyway, give it to me, I suppose. Give that to me. Hey, might have actually been worth taking. At this point in time, might have been worth taking the tonic. But the tonic is just like, you know, the tonic's so powerful. It almost feels like I do want to just go with a little bit different type of run right now. Not just be all the same thing, same old song and all that. Because it's like, I don't know. Anything around here I might be able to go loot real quick before I book on out? The answer is yes, I do believe so. Man, 57 leaf clover. Nice. I mean, considering that if I stayed in the void fields, I definitely, like, unstable Tesla coils, just the worst item for enemies to get. There are some bad items for enemies to get in the void fields. Unstable Tesla coil is the worst item for enemies to get. I want to say bar none. It's like I would have died if I stayed there. Maybe I should look at going back into the bazaar. Obviously, I can't really go back to the void fields. That's done. Oh, I missed that one. Could have been another item there. Could have been another red item, for all I know. I mean, this could be another red item for if I want to stick around and do a little bit of farming. I want to say I'm getting a little bit hesitant. I don't know if I have that good of a run. This is a pretty decent run. Especially, you know, once again, given how just absolutely fantastic the 57 leaf clover is. It's not a 7 leaf clover. It's a reference to Futurama. It's like, yeah. Get over here. Walk over here. Come on. Enemies are starting to get that tankiness to them, which is just like, you got a good enough run. Doesn't matter, but I don't have that run quite yet. There we are. Get a dunk. Quite. But that said, getting a good amount of money here, which is fine. Wow, even more. Okay, look, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate bleed. Bleed is very good, but it has been nerfed a little bit. I think as of like the anniversary update or whatever, so it's not quite as good. Also, I have way more than I need right now. Somewhat unnecessary. Keep on going. Topaz Brooch. Temporary shield on killing enemies. If I had just an absolutely baller run going on. Maybe. I don't. I do not. Oh, there's a teleporter. Do I want to go for the legendary item? Do I want to go for the bazaar? I might want to go for the bazaar, because I don't know. I've gotten a few fuel cells. Bonk. That wasn't that much damage. Jeez. This thing's getting a little bit tanky. Just a little bit, though. There we are. Oh, another legendary item, though. It's like I should be able to survive. I don't want to go full farm, but I do want to at least, like, stick around to try and get something, right? Right? Because maybe I'm getting a little bit too overconfident. It's okay. Come on, I really don't need any more of those now. I'm telling you, I could use some more, like, you know, like critical strikes or something, or the harvester's sights like enemies were getting there. I don't know. I'm gonna need like 3,000 or something gold to be able to afford the. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Like, I'm already gonna check out the bazaar. If I find something good in the bazaar, I'll be happy. Ow. Actually, that actually didn't do damage. Hi. There. But, I don't know. Like, I'll take Jester. I'll take, like, I don't know, maybe something to replace the shift. A little more defensive item and all that. Bust and Fungus ain't gonna be doing too much for me. Let's just get out of here. The other thing that I can always do if I'm really feeling like I'm still not quite confident by the final area. Ooh. Look at that, though. That, on the other hand. An uncommon multi thing. What do you call these things? I don't know. And I see a wisp in there, too. See a wisp in there? Yeah, a wisp is obviously the one to get. Maybe Deathmark? I mean, I do have Bleed and Deathmark. Really just throwing these things at me, aren't they? That's a good item. It's just, I just got enough. That's the only thing. It's like, oh, you embarrassed me with wealth. Okay. Don't get hit too hard here. Feel like I'm cutting it a little bit close. Just a scoosh, though. Ow. I'm okay. All right, enough of this. Let's get out of here. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, Deathmark. I got Bleed. I got Fire. Probably make that work. But at the same time, I don't really need just, like, single target type of damage. I'm not going for Mithrix. Final boss. Oh, whatever. Try to avoid spoilers. Well, like, the name is a spoiler. Ow. Right on top of me. Well, at least these guys pretty... Ow. Hey, guys. Come on. Oh, I should be cautious. Exercise just the slightest amount of caution, as always. You have a decent run going on, and you just feel like you can take on the world, baby. And I do. Speaking of which, Wichita. Ow, again. I hate these things. Yeesh. I might just be far enough away. Please? Yes, I am. Okay. I was going to say, it's just like, oh, come on. That would be a pretty crappy way to end this run. Hey, dude. Bonk. Bonk again. All right, got to go get back in the teleporter already. I've been spending way too much time here. Way too much time not being in the teleporter. If this is not enough, I swear to God. I'm missing my bonks. Yes. Okay, there. There's one at least. Okay. just continue doing that. There's Left and Daisy working for me, I suppose. I'm not even entirely sure what's happening right now, but it's fine. 35. Ah, get out of here. Ah, wait, what was that? I apparently for a second got stuck in the there we are. Got stuck in the wall. That's okay though. This should just be far enough away though, right? Yeah, it's okay. Hey, that's one of the great things that you can do with the with ye old Artificer. Artie, as I like to call her. We got. Well, there's definitely. I mean, is there gonna like 4 or more debuffs? I mean, it's like I got 2 debuffs. Well, is that a debuff? Is I considered a debuff to have the thing on? I don't know. Remember? Ow! Once again. Please stop it. Having a hard time here. Should really be. I should really already be in the next area, to be honest. But that's okay. Whatever. I mean, it's like maybe what I should do is I should just go for the legendary chest anyway. I feel like I've killed enough enemies. Whee! And there goes you. And there goes... Oh my god, the amount of lasers here. That's it. The amount of lasers is not... Ow! Once again. Ow. Man, these those are kind of tough. Those are just a little bit tough. Oh, whatever. I'm surviving. Let's be honest here. That's the important part. Just get the explosion. And, okay, teleport is down. I'm going to go get that legendary chest. We're going to go have a good time. Maybe go grab a tonic, you know. End the week off right. Now, if only I can remember where the legendary chest is around here. Yoink. If that's not enough to do it, then I don't know what is. Also, I will take this. For fun. Well, do whatever. It's like down here. That's at least where I usually see it. Not this time. I know you're supposed to like follow the flowers or something that they tell you where the legendary chest is. Can also just go get the rest of the chests here. Maybe just like book it on out of here into the moon money. Book it on out of here into the next section, and then instead just I don't know, go for like the rune of the command artifact of sacrifice or something. Because that's an easy way to get a lot of extra items. Maybe I will do that. Void Field was kind of a bust, but this doesn't have to be. I don't want to spend too long here. But, like, I also do kind of feel like I want to get the legendary item, whatever it is, the red item. It's probably not even going to be worth it. It's going to be like the snowflake or something. Oh, man. Shouldn't be doing this. Nice challenge, Shrine. Shouldn't be doing this. It's a big golden chest that has a skull on it. It's very obvious when you see it. Yeah. If I haven't found it at like 30, I'm going to go. I mean, that looks fancy. Is that it? Probably not. I mean, there's that again, but... I should have looked up stuff ahead of time. That's what. Get that out of here. I do believe that's what I'm looking for. There it is. Oh yeah, baby, give it to me. The brain stocks. Skills have no cooldown after killing an elite. I could probably make that work. I got big... I mean, you know, just like being able to constantly fire my main. Because that does have... Because even my main attack has cooldown. I don't know. Let's get out of here right now. I think I'm just going to spend a very short amount of time in the next area and just book it right into the right into the thing. I do believe I remember the Rune of Sacrifice right now. Yeah, the Artifact of Sacrifice. I'm just going to go right in there. And once again, I might. Yeah, I said I'd take it. Now, nothing else here, but... Ah, screw it. Ah, screw it again. Why am I doing this? Stop doing this. Okay, well. Look, I got a lot of moon money. It's fine. Grab a bunch of these things. Why not? Now it just is going to be constantly healing me. Every 5 seconds, I get like a burst of 20% of my health back. Not the best, but like it's enough. It's enough to probably keep me pretty well alive. Oh yeah, there's a grandparent just kind of hanging out. So anyway, let's just kind of like go underneath here and be like, hey, y'all got any command centers around here that I might be able to hit up? Okay, thanks, cool. Happy to see it, happy to see it. Just gonna swoosh right in here, if you don't mind. If I remember correctly, I believe it's was it circle or I think it's triangle. It might be circle. Yep. And this one is supposed to be diamond. Let's go. Bye, nerdlingers. Sorry if you were expecting to hear a little bit more of the good music in this area, but that just ain't happening here. I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to, like, look, they're already coming over here. I ain't messing around. Yep, that's the one. Okay, I remembered it right. Enemies have a chance to drop an item on defeat. Otherwise, you don't get any, chests around here, which is a small price to pay because you can get a lot of items from enemies. Besides, also things still up here. Like, for example, get like printers. Just, you know, no chests. Might even be able to find some turrets or something around here. But as it is, let's start the fun adventure I'm about to go on, which might be very fun or moderately fun. 844. All right, well, just stick around here. We'll see where enemies decide to start showing up at and what enemies decide to start showing up. What party crashers decide to make their appearance known. Whoop, there we are. See if we got anything good coming in here. Obviously, I hung around a long time in that last area, and that's not going to do me any good when it comes to fighting these dudes. But the timer no longer advances, so technically I could just stay here and like farm forever if I felt like it. I don't, and I'm not going to. I'm going to leave through here ASAP. But at the same time, more experience, more items, all of this is good for me. Whoa, boy. Whoa, Nelly. That is a lot of wisps. Let's just kind of watch out for that for a second. And also Elder Lemurians and also, you know, everything. Hey, the wisp in a jar should do me pretty good regardless. Oh boy, I don't have my launch on off of cooldown. Yeah. Careful, careful, careful. You can so easily fall right into those things, can't you? Dunk. Dunk. What's my name? Dunkachino. A whole new game. Dunkachino. And walking goodness, I'm your friend. Say hello to my mocha blend. Chocolate blend. Chocolate blend, right? Anyway. Yeah, and it's like the elite ones too, so that's even more fun. No items dropping just yet, though. That's unfortunate. I was kind of expecting to have something here. Actually, with this whole ability here, I'm doing totally okay when it comes to not dying. game due to the fact that I'm on the ground. Bad characters are on the ground. They're killing me. Ow. Stop that. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Not taking that much damage after all, and my woodland sprite is keeping me feeling fine. I cannot believe that Elder Lemurian is still alive. Okay, I see the... I think that's the next artifact key that I want to look for. Hey, did that still hit me? Hi. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go do this. Nice try. Almost got me. I can't believe that thing is still alive. You're going to die. This is absurd. You will be going right down right now, sir. No, I think it's a chunk of gold down there. Thought that might have been an item. No runes. The sacrifice is not giving me... I keep wanting to say runes. These are command or not artifact. It's the artifacts. Artifact. Sacrifice. Oh wait, there's one. What do you got? Oh, cool. Bonk. You're just gonna be standing there. I will do that. I care not for your plight or anything. Die already. Okay. Now these guys are starting to get tanky. That's why I was hoping for like a big old bunch of items coming in here, if I'm real with you. Like something to really make it worth coming in here and doing this. You know? Not really appearing just yet. One item that I've gotten has been kind of unimpressive. Oh well, whatever. Bonk. Nice. That's not enough to... Yeah, I killed it easily. Okay, good. Keep it real... Keep it nice and high up here, because that's the goal. I keep constantly throwing 2 of those at once, and it's not really doing me any good now, is it? That said, the occasional hits from the actual reliquary itself is not doing too much damage. I can deal with that. And if I can't deal with that, I can figure out a way to deal with that. Okay, I'm just going to get this out of here because I keep confusing it with an actual item. Yeah? Anything you want to drop here? You do. Thank you. Is it really that useful? I don't know. I'll take a rose buckler. I tend to be running around enough to make that useful. Oh my god, the amount of wisps here is unconscionable. Oh. That was scary. That was extremely scary. Well, anyway, let's finish this up. Ow! Again. Okay. Ugh. Bonk. Good. Oh, wait, I thought that was the last bit there. I guess not. Well, anyway, I'll be fine. I think. Yeesh, though. Okay, these things are... like that. I really don't want to get hit by the fiery dudes. Why am I not moving? Did I get like iced or something there for a second? That was weird. Okay. Still frightening, but I should be able to deal with this. The fiery dudes, I keep constantly throwing those ones. Fiery dudes are not making me too confident, though. Get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, no, not these guys. I think those are celestial dudes or whatever. Ugh. I can only hope that I can take those out. Oh, wait. Here's a key. Get me out of here. Wait, that's still not enough. What is healing this thing? Stop getting healed. For God's sake. You know, usually it's just only a good thing to come into the reliquary, to be honest. There's another key. Okay, get me out of here. I've gotten a couple things here, but I'm not really... I mean, but like also, you know, get me out of here for real this time. Huh? Oh, Not good enough. I thought that was a key. Oh, never mind. I'm surviving. Can't really say that I'm doing much more than that, though. Yoink. Whew. Yeah, whatever the healing elites were, that was not really what I'd like to see in the future. Oh, those are either the Celestial or the Malachite guys. You only see them on the second. You only see them on the second loop, or well, the first loop when you loop, basically. And they usually are not very welcome to be seen because they have a lot of extra health even compared to normal elites, and do fun stuff like heal enemies or prevent you from healing, which is super cool on my... Come on. Oh, I'm okay. Ooh, what do we got? Take more critical strike things? Sure. Cautious Slug, don't really care too much about it. Can't really say that one's super important, but really, just looking for the final, like, however many more key things that I need to do, because come on. It seems like it might be a few at this point in time, doesn't it? Like, I did not expect this to take this long, but here we are. Well, getting a lot of levels, I guess. Oh, and there's a key. Oh my. Oh yeah. Okay. I got hit by one of the really obnoxious elites, the one that prevent me from healing. Still have my shields on and everything. That's good. Come on. Yeesh. That was frightening. I don't even know where that one came from, to be honest. But like that was down to like 15 health or something there for a moment. Okay. Swear to God, Artifact Reliquary, you have to die. The accident was 4 years ago or whatever. Whatever the dumb thing is. Oh. I don't know where that Malachite... There it is. You are the one that nearly caused me to die there by throwing off my healing. Just... there. Ugh. Horrible. That was the thing that nearly killed me. Canceled out my regen, and that's no good for me at this point in time. You can tell because there's like a little no healing type of thing that appears on the character. No healing type of thing that appears on the character when that happens. Perfect. Yeah, you happen to drop like a key. Oh, you did. Here's another one of the super elites too. Good. God, I am done with this area. Let me tell you that right now. And hey, I'll take a pair of glasses for posterity. Actually, it is going to be useful coming up here, but ugh. To say that I'm a little bit worried about what's going to be coming up from this point is putting it lightly. Well, let's see. Look, I survived, and that's the most important thing. That's, like, I don't think anybody can possibly argue anything else. Okay, let's go. Let's go. The baby. Yeah, I'm just really worried about, like, losing it, because the regen is gonna be, that's gonna be a problem. That didn't need to jump up that quickly. Take you out. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. I should really just be trying to go fight the boss or something. I got 2 more areas to get to, and then basically I'm done, more or less. I mean, I gotta go through the last area, but It's not like that is like, oh man, how am I ever going to get through that last area sort of thing. It's more just like a victory lap than anything else. Like, yeah, I'm worried about finding the super elites. The super elites feel like the sort of thing that's going to be causing me to not feel confident in my ability to continue to play this video game. But as it is, hey, that's a legendary chest. As it is, a legendary chest is pretty good. 1,056. That's more than I want to pay. Well, you're gonna have to pay, I guess. Anyway, don't walk directly into the fire, you fool. And still wasn't enough to get a dunk. Not a problem. I'll be able to deal with this. Yeah, I actually got more than enough to get that legendary chest anyway. And Calling Horn? Actually, Calling Horn's great, because I use my equipment all the time with the items that I currently have right now. Okay, that works. I'll go get the rest of the chests after this. Stone Titans? How many Stone Titans, though, is the question. 2. Okay, I can deal with that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's actually not let them... Oh, ow, ow, hey, man. Hey, dude. Why don't you leave me alone? Don't really want to get hit by the lasers this time, though. I was okay with that previously. In fact, I welcomed it. But now I do feel like there is a good chance... Okay, get out of here. There's a good chance of me dying if I... God, okay. If I stay in those lasers too long. Ugh. The healing is going well, though. I'm making it work. Would very much like if they would stop hitting me, though. Get out! Get out, get out, get out. Look, I'm just going to hang around here for like a couple seconds until I'm not about to die. Basically is what we're currently looking at. Hi. Ow. Hi. Oh, there's actually 3 of them. Cool. Thank you. Very cool. Thank you, Risk of Rain 2. Very cool. Okay, we're good. Taking some damage now, but not for long. Rose Buckler and everything alone should be kind of... Oh, my God. The amount of things happening. Don't hit me with a laser, please. I would very much prefer that if you wouldn't hit me with a laser. Okay. Oh, boy. Hey. I cannot believe you're not dead. Well, I mean, you will be in a second. No. I can see that. Oh, man. This is going to be a rough couple levels. I think I'll be okay, though. Well, at least until, like I said, the really powerful elites come in and kill me. That's, of course, what we're just waiting for at this point in time. Ow, that hurts so bad. And, of course, I couldn't even shoot over the thing. Hey, left and Daisy, nice. Thanks for that, I suppose. All right, come on. Stop it. Oh, man, stop bullying me. Then there they are. Look, I can just leave after I beat the bosses, though, so it's not like I need to go fight every one of these guys or anything. It's only going to hit me for so long, after all. Oh, I'm okay. I am, against all odds, okay. Kill the bosses. Just kill the bosses. They have relatively little health left. Okay. In fact, the explosions right now from the Will-o'-the-Wisps, perfect. That's what I was kind of hoping to happen there after all. All right, I'm not even going to worry about that Lemurian because, you know, once again, super powered. hyper powerful. That powerful sort of fellow. I think that's a Celestine, which makes everything invisible within its powerful powers. Hit it, just the one. It's just the one. There we go. Come on, that's ridiculous. Did I get the item? Oh yeah, it was a Celestine, I believe, also slows me down, which is not cool. Celestine guy, come on, man. Be cool. All right, come on. Oh boy, oh boy. Video games, though. I'm alive, though. I'm alive. I'm not dead. These are the metrics that I use to leave. That I use to judge how good a run is going. Bye, nerdlingers. See you bitches in hell. Okay. Now what? Now what is... I should probably just leave immediately. Oh, great. There's a Malachite one right down there. There's a Celestine one, I believe, right there. Well, that's one that's just going to just die as soon because it's going to try to explode me. That's okay. Now, the Malachite one, once again, prevents any sort of regen ability, which I do not like. I'm not a fan. I'll admit right now. I would really just like to go find the teleporter and leave and then not even worry about fighting anything here once again. There it is. Like, you know, just, that's the plan. This is the world that I've chosen for myself and the world that I will currently be living in. Boop. Hi. Beetle Queens? I'll take it. 3 of them, of course, but, you know, at least they're not going to be hitting me with the, like, the bad stuff. Ugh, I do not like even having these guys in here. And also, there was the big hit from the bronze contraption that I was talking about earlier that I wasn't a fan of. Okay, well, what I can do is I can just orbital bombardment over here. And then also, like, you know, the ability for fire, the ability for... Ow. Well, I tried. Killed by the planet. Did I go too high or something? Or was that, like, damage over time or something? That I was probably exploded on. Well, pretty good run, but, like, you know. One level away and one extra boss fight away from actually finishing everything. Should have went a little bit more aggressive. That was clearly, like, the problem that I was having there. But at the same time, hey, good first run.